Hello and welcome back to a new art video. And in this video, we will be working on just noodling some ideas for a Blue Ant comic. Again, I do not have much experience with comics. I've seen some in the past. I can't really say that I've owned too many. I feel like I've owned probably like two, and I don't remember what they were. Like one of them was like some like weird comic that I don't remember what it was from, and the other one I don't remember, but I also don't remember what characters they were about. And I feel like, like one of the things that you would remember, like, oh, you got a Spider-Man comic, like you would remember that. Or if you had like a Batman comic, you remember that. Or Superman, Green Lantern, Iron Man, any of that stuff, the Hulk, you would remember what comic it was. But I just don't remember what comic it was. I feel like it was not like a one of those superheroes that are like mainstream. It was like some like throwaway comic that people was just giving out inside of like a cereal box or something. I don't know. But essentially, this is a Blue Ant Gray Beetle comic. And usually, when I am just lost and I don't know what to do, I will draw them two fighting. And Blue Ant, usually is just gonna like punch, but Gray Beetle's attack, or I keep calling him Gray Beetle, that is incorrect. I believe I settled on the term Gray Might. Gray Might's attack is, he uses the boombox, and it's really fun to like draw different ways that he uses the boombox. Like maybe it blows something up, or like leaves like a giant crater, or he like explodes Blue Ant or something, and that's pretty funny. I mean, spoiler alert, things in the future happen that makes it so that um, you know, maybe a destructive force could be a non-destructive force. You never know. But um, it's always just like something that I simply seemingly do for whatever reason. And also, like the boombox does have like a face. It has like a face, and it changes faces based off of what's about to happen. So initially nothing's going on, bad things are not going to happen, it's just probably playing music. It might have a neutral face or like a happy face, and then the face starts to change into an angrier face, and then it does like the crash where you get like the dark marks on its face, the dark lines where you can't see its eyes, and then the little glare, the little uh, simultaneous glare, and then that means that it's about to go catastrophic or something. So it's just something that I keep in mind. And this is really funny how I did like these letters like boom, because uh after this in the future, I'm trying to like do letters, and try to learn how to do like bubble letters and uh graphical elements in the style of something that would be considered to be some sort of like graffiti. And I'm struggling, but right here, and in the real world, I actually was able to do that without much effort, or without thinking about it. And I think that that's really funny, because it just proves my point about like when I'm not thinking, I'm able to do something, and when I'm thinking, it's just harder for me to do it for some reason. In certain cases, it's just like too much thought causes a negative feedback loop for me, I guess, mentally. But also, if you're enjoying the video, if you like the channel and all that stuff, make our sponsors happy. Our sponsor is Boy Time. He would like you to like, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to do all three. You could just do one, two, but any of it is greatly appreciated. And thank you for our sponsor. And then we have Gray Might over here. Gray Might is just like, you know, gray guy, boombox, looks kind of angry, looks kind of, evil and whatnot. But, maybe he's evil because he just is misunderstood or something. I don't know. But we will see what happens with that. It's just really funny how I'm able to uh, do this without much thought. And yes, the video is, sped up, but at the same time, like there's like no pausing in the general video. All of this stuff just takes a really long time. So And also I cut out the pauses. Like that explosion in the background behind them just looks insane. Like, and I'm not. There's no. How do you say that? There's no reference. There's nothing that I saw. I'm just literally just freestyling it. I'm literally just like, hands to the sky, throwing the ball up into the air and hoping for the best. Like, it's so insane how I'm able to accomplish all of this with no real thought. It's just like, oh, these things are just happening. Like, you know. So we have Blue Ants happy, and then you see the boombox, and then a hand is pushing the boombox. The boombox starts to change states. Boom, the city's blown up, and then Blue Ant is not so happy, and then you got Gray Mite standing there in front of a cloud, a plume, and things are not looking too good. So it's just very interesting how you just go around with that. And look, I'm adding like little impact splash lines, I guess, or something. Like, I really just went insane with this. I really just did whatever it was. And now we're gonna, draw like a little drawing inside the notebook. Cause this is a little thing that I was doing for a bit on the with the Scream or whatever. Like I do a drawing in the sketchbook, and I do a little drawing in this book. And I haven't really been doing that in these books, more recent drawings, but I definitely do need to get back to it. I do love doing these little drawings. They're like little passports, like little drawing passports. So it's something that is funny, something fun to do. So I need to get back to doing that. And then the boombox, and yeah. So if you made it this far into the video, I want to say thank you, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, just thanks, and yeah, thank you. Bye.